Hey, and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about Google Search Console. So it's a tool that probably most of you know, but probably also most of you don't know how to use. So I want to share my main 8 features that I'm using in the Search Console to optimize my website. And let's get started. So the most important tab here is our Performance tab. In the Performance tab, there are a couple of interesting things. So first of all, obviously, I can see the number of total impressions. So how often was my website shown in Google, and the total number of clicks. And obviously this click-through rate, so how many people of the total impressions actually clicked on the link to my website. And this is interesting because I want to get all of these 3 numbers up. So for example, with the clicks and the total impressions, I can do a lot of work of building trust amongst Google, and obviously Google likes if people come to my website with a high CTR. And the CTR itself, I can change, for example, by changing the meta title and meta description of my pages. What I mean with that is for each of the pages that I have, there is a meta title and a meta description. So the stuff that is showing here in the search engine results, so this is the description, this is the title, and I can change those. And by changing those, I can also change how many people click on them. And that's really important to remember. So first big thing to see here is the queries. So queries means what are the users on Google searching before they are ending up on my website. So in our case, graphic design jobs, 4,000 people saw our website in there and 191 of them clicked to our website. And going through these different search terms, you get a sense on why people are coming to your website, and you can also specifically optimize for some of the search terms where you have a high click-through ratio and adapt your pages. Second up, pages. So pages themselves, I can see which are the best performing pages on my website and how many people click on them. So over the last 3 months, this was the best performing page, a job for a part-time designer for some coffee shop or something. It was shown 1,909 times and 316 clicks. That's a very interesting information, because obviously I can optimize these pages in the short, mid, and long term. And then the third element that I can see here that's really interesting is the search appearance. So for example, if you are using rich snippets, and I can do another video on this, on how to implement them, it's really interesting to see it. So what are rich snippets? Rich snippets are basically information that I'm giving to Google about specific parts of my website. In our design job board, we are giving information about the jobs on our page to Google. And Google has created a ton of features where they are showing these specific elements in the search engine results, or also in the sub tab. So for example, here the job tabs, all of these websites are using rich snippets to give Google the information about it. And this is also one result of us. So for example, here, the associate graphic designer, this is an information that comes from us and that lets people click to our website. And we want this because obviously in the Google search results, this takes a lot of space, way more space than the things down here. And in the Search Console, I can see how we are doing around it. So in our case, 120,000 impressions just on these like job listings and over 5,000 clicks. So by far the best thing that we have on our website. So make sure to check these out. Then next up, URL inspection. What do I need it for? So let's imagine we have created a new blog article and we want to see if this blog article is already indexed in Google. So we can copy the URL, go back to the Search Console, paste it in, and then the Search Console will tell us, okay, this website is already in the Google index. If it is not, we can just request it. So we can tell Google, hey, please send your crawler, send your robots and check out this new website. Also a very cool feature. And then next up, we have the Pages tab here. The Pages tab is important to see if Google indexed all the stuff that they should index. In our case, 1,530 pages are indexed and 2,500 are not. And I will tell you in a second why this number is so high with us, but in general, most of you will probably want to have 100% of their URLs and subpages indexed. For us, a couple of errors are shown down here, and this is also very cool to debug stuff. So first one, not found. 2,000 pages are not found. Meaning these are URLs that were once live, but now they aren't anymore. So in our case, these are job offers that we had on our page, but they are not listed anymore right now. And we are sending Google to this 404 page. And this is not problematic because this is how the internet works. And this is also a sign for Google, hey, I don't need to come back because this website is gone. Some other errors, for example, could be around duplicate content. So Google doesn't like pages that are identical. In our case, we have 100 pages affected because we are using a pagination where we have 2 pages, for example, for the jobs in the United States. And we didn't build a workaround yet. So Google says, okay, the second page is useless because we want to send everyone to the first page. And then last but not least, you can always put pages also on no index yourself. So 80 pages that we have here, we don't want to see in the Google index. This is what the pages are. And I will also do another video on how you can do these no index pages. Okay, next up, what else can we do? Sitemaps. A sitemap is basically a list of all URLs on your website. For most websites, it looks something like this. So designjobs/sitemap XML, all the different sites on our website. And that's really, really important because we want to help Google to understand our website, because then they can more easily show what the website is about. So for the sitemap, whenever you create a new website, you can add it to the Search Console. So Google knows, okay, it exists. They can take a look at it. But also if you made major changes, you can submit it. Then next feature that I want to show you is about the core web vitals. Basically, they describe how user-friendly your website is, both on mobile and desktop. So things that count are how big are the images, how much is the loading time of the website, and all of these things. And we want to make sure that most or all of our URLs are good. So for desktop, we are fine. And for mobile, here we can see some improvements, and I can easily open up a report and I can check out what the problems are with our website. And then you can start with that and try to improve your website. Next up, another thing that I wanted to show you is around links. So Search Console has this really, really cool feature to show you the links that are pointing to your website here, but also the links that are pointing from your website. And whenever you want to do something with link building, you can take a look at this one and understand who is promoting you and who you are promoting. And yeah, these were my main 8 features of the Google Search Console. I think it was very, very helpful to tell you a little bit more about how I use them, and you can use them also for yourself to improve your website. If you like the video, leave a follow us below and also comment in the comments. And yeah, see you on the next video. Bye bye.